Yeah, I gave them a 2-minute warning late, so we're just gonna hang out here for a second. Cause I need a pop first. So I'm gonna grab that real quick, which is behind me. Oh, I can't wait to hate the fact that my chair squeaked. I just want to say, I've never been more mad at myself until I've started having to edit my videos, and the more I edit my videos, the more angry at myself I get for stupid things like, oh my god, stop breathing into the mic, mute yourself, oh my god. Take a Coke. I'll take a Coke or Pepsi. I don't have a Coke or a Pepsi. I have a Mountain Dew. You want it? Alright, we're gonna go join in. Joining. Yo.
Who's blowing my... Oh, hi.
Yo.
Hi.
A dragon from another world, or a dragon from another place has gifted you a treat. I was supposed to say that.
A treat?
A treat. Someone redeemed treat a guest. So.
Oh, cool. I actually have a treat today, so that'll work.
Hey.
Yeah.
I ate all my pickaxe that I had forever ago.
I was actually
Thanks.
snacking on
I'll eat a chip. At least it's not raisins.
Oh, why are you a cat now? Oh my god.
Yeah.
some.
Todd, what is with your react?
What?
Why is your thing a cat?
I'm a cat.
You're a cat.
I'm a cat.
I don't know.
No.
Why am I a cat?
I don't know. That's a good question.
On the map?
No, not on
Or
the
on
map.
the
On my
Discord?
in my stream.
Oh.
Why am I a cat?
I don't know. Why are you a cat?
That's
I'll fix
that's
it.
something.
It may not be fixed this stream, but it will be fixed.
I mean,
Yes.
It's kind of funny though.
yeah.
You disappeared.
Apparently.
You disappeared yesterday, and today it's like I'm gonna be a cat.
Fuck it, we be cats.
We be cats here. It seems about
I
fitting.
accidentally disconnected.
Anya.
Beak.
I hit the...
You?
But how is everyone today?
Been good.
Good. That's good.
I had to go back to work today. I was not happy about it.
I also had to go to work today. I was also not happy about it.
It sucked.
I got locked out of the building for a little bit.
Oh, Bob.
Cause
Fun.
I have to call them to let if no one's up at the front to let them know that I'm here.
Yeah.
Guess who didn't have a phone this morning?
Apparently you. Oh, yeah, because you had to get a new phone.
Yeah, because it died.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It lived 5 years. It's fine.
That's not bad.
So it was just like I fixed it immediately after work. Now you're back to being Tom. Alright. I had to fix it immediately after work because I was like, no, we're not doing this again. I'm not. No. Yes, you can have
you got a
Dino
phone?
Nuggies. Yes, I have a new phone. It's gonna.
What'd you get?
I have a Samsung S24.
Nice.
Listen, I've been eligible for an upgrade for 4 years, and they're just glad I finally used it.
Yeah.
Took you long enough, eh?
Yeah, they were like, "What the? You have an upgrade for like 4 years."
Yeah.
I liked my phone.
It's right. It's like it's a good phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that aside,
Mm.
Yep.
Hi, Fox.
hi guys. Last time. Last
Yeah, we
time, you guys were in a new land, due to no fault of your own. But you ended up in the Feywild after meeting a Seta longbow who helped you get out of the Feywild, and bid you well, telling you where the city was, you all ventured to the city. There you walked around, you explored a bit. Children pointed at you all because you were all funny looking. Some more than others.
Yes.
Eat me.
And then one night stay, I'm pretty, like, the shit goes down at night.
Yeah.
Alarms going off.
You spend the night, and then in the morning, the town is under attack by plant creatures. You fought, you
Fantastic.
killed, you kinda helped.
Yeah.
Some of you, definitely more than others. Not looking at certain people.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Hey.
you're talking about.
Todd's like, I did what I was supposed to. It's fine.
I did funny.
Yeah.
But eventually the fight ended with you guys being zapped out of it.
Yeah.
After
By some hooded
by a
figure.
by a shadowy hooded figure who blasted the area with magic.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys find yourselves back in the same Feywild that you began a day ago.
You just
Oh,
hear Sada
boy.
curse as soon as he sees he's in the Feywild again. Motherfucker!
From somewhere down the path, you guys hear, "Motherfucker!" as you all didn't land together.
Oh,
I'm probably like on my back, just
you know, this shit again.
By the way, Fox,
Well, yes.
we can't see shit.
You can't see shit.
What?
Are
can't.
we in roll 20? Or are we on the other
no,
one?
we're tabletop. Or
Tabletop. I sent it to you.
Okay.
Am I allowed to say crap
Yeah,
or the
where?
other word for crap?
You're allowed to say it.
Okay. Shit.
Can you see anything now?
I'm saying, no. I'm in roll 20, that's why. Send me the link.
Oh,
Right
you
back.
can't see shit. Okay, I misheard
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tabletop.
I can't remember. Are we PG-13 rules where one
PG-13.
F word is allowed,
I mean,
or
you can cuss a bit. You just can't be.
Like,
Every other word.
You
I
can't.
can only say
Yeah.
the F word once.
You can cuss, but you just can't be sexual.
Oh. that's
Okay.
easy.
complete potty mouth.
You have to be, Listen, there is a teenager that watches me, so I actually have to be
Oh,
on
jeez.
a good
Yeah,
behavior.
okay.
There's there's
That's a
two.
teenager.
There's two. One's
Still.
13,
I'm
one's 18.
sure teenagers have probably heard worse than what we could say.
I don't know. I'm not gonna play with that.
Even though, still,
If
no,
they spend any time on the internet,
Yeah.
I'm sure they have heard or seen worse.
right, but still.
Or just not responsible for it.
Oh no.
Sada just looks at the nerd. Oh, he just So, what's the guy's name again? I can't remember his name right now. You just said it.
Seta Longbow.
Seta sees Sada's eyes, and they are nothing but fucking rage.
Okay, so, you all... Okay.
I told you what was gonna happen.
Seta will look at you and be like, "Are you okay, my friend? That was a little weird."
A little weird. You have about 5 seconds before I put the spear through your stomach. Start talking. What happened?
I mean, obviously, we got sent here.
Why?
Good question. I have not a clue.
Bullshit. That little friend of yours, or
Yeah.
that friend of yours, teleported all of us.
Yeah, we should have been sent to where we belong. We shouldn't be here. Which is
What do you mean, where we belong?
where we belong. My friend, are you okay? You're acting strange.
He just raises his eyebrow. Do you mean back in my world? Or do you mean in Sinti?
I mean, wherever you were meant to be. Friend, are you okay?
How far away are they from us?
You can hear the
Not very
conversation.
far.
Not very
You can hear
far.
the
You can hear the conversation. It's just kind of around the
Right,
bend.
right. We have a map now.
Sada just looks at him and says, "You took me out of a fight. Something I have been dying to find some type of normalcy in this
Real-
fucking world."
Real quick,
The
real.
entire
I
time.
understand that you're upset, but real quick, I have a question. Just a simple one. Can you answer that real quick?
Sure.
Have you found the golden flower yet?
Out of character. I don't think we found a golden flower. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. No.
Oh, okay. I see. This is before you. Oh. Okay. Hold on. We have to redo this interaction. I'm sorry. My name is Seta Longbow. You're not my friend yet. We will be friends. Soon. Ish? Maybe. You still have the ragey problem. I got you. Okay. How did I deal with you back then? Oh. That's a problem.
He just looks at him for a moment. I have been trying to find some type.
You're
of
going to get it.
normal-
You're going to get it. Don't worry. You're going to get your thing. You're going to get all your rage out. I promise. Just not yet. Soon. I think. I don't. What events are happening?
Looks at-
What events are happening for you, real quick?
There's a tournament going.
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
okay, yes.
happening in
There.
another town.
There. Okay, you need to go there. You need to get into that if you haven't already.
That's what we were trying to do in the first place, but then we got sent to the Feywild, and then came to that town that you attacked, and then
This is so
we
strange.
came back here again.
Cass is gonna like lean over after he's snuffed a little closer. If it helps, we just met from like our perspective. We just met like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So if that puts that in perspective at all of how
We met 2
where we
days
are.
ago? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Time-wise, okay, so I let you out, so... I don't remember meeting
and
you.
we saw you just a day ago.
An innocent person with innocent ears, I'll never
That's
hear
not a
such
day ago.
vulgarity.
Yeah.
Yes, Brutus, yes.
Mhm.
Oh, there's another fox? Oh my, yes! More
We
chaos!
were in that city
Also
for less
fox.
than a day.
Less
Yeah.
than a day. Oh my. Okay. I have really messed up the timeline here. This is strange.
Have you considered a calendar?
It's hard to keep track of those. Time doesn't move correctly for me. Well, that might explain an interaction with past me. Actually. If you see me again, I will understand later why you punched me. That explains a lot. Interesting. Anywho.
Paradoxes.
Anywho.
So wait, you've met us multiple times now.
I believe he kind of stares at you. See, blue one, fire one. No.
But
Hmm.
look,
Because we've met, this is our second interaction with you
yes.
so far.
Okay. I don't
And the
remember.
last one I think was your
Subversion.
first one with us, because this did not seem like you knew us at all.
I see. Well, I've definitely created a problem for myself later. Listen, I can't give away too much. But we'll meet again. We'll be friends. Some point. Hopefully. I apologize for taking you out of your fight. I know you're still in your Angry period. And he takes a step back.
He just looks at him for a minute and just like, so, just so we're clear,
Scoots back.
you understand if I punch you right now?
No, don't punch me now. You can punch me later.
He just looks at him and just raises his eyebrow.
I have to keep the timeline somewhat coherent. Yes? Anywho, listen. My only advice is to find the golden flower. It will help you stop most of this.
Clarification.
Yes.
Is this an actual flower or a term referred to like a
Person
something
or
else?
item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Person. They are
Child or adult?
adults.
Okay.
I don't see
Okay.
them. Regardless, the golden flower will help you. That's all I can say without maybe ruining everything. But what were you doing in? You never told me that you were in. That
The
is-
reason why we were in the
there.
The reason we were in the Feywild the first time was because, the reason why we were in the Feywild the first time was because we were transported by a very magical child, and unfortunately, the child did not, the child basically teleported us all to the Feywild. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we ran into you, and we just walked with you to a cave. And those
we all
two
jumped
fools,
into
he
the
says,
water.
pointing to you and Seta, Sada and Infernity, jumped in the water. We followed, and you did too. That's how.
That's strange. I don't remember that.
I think that was the
Regardless.
first time we met.
Regardless, yes, golden flower. I don't. Doesn't matter. Timeline's away. Timeline's away. Golden flower.
What?
I will help get you out of here and hopefully get you back to where you're supposed to be. But why did we end? It doesn't matter. Timelines are
Your
confusing.
friend, I have a question.
Yes.
Can you explain who your friend was?
A friend of yours.
Or is that Spiles?
No spoilers. I'm sorry.
He just raises his eyebrow and says,
They're a friend of yours.
mine?
It's a friend. Well, soon to be friend of yours. It's complicated. Listen, we will
Just
meet
raises
again.
his eyebrow.
We're not supposed to know yet.
You will meet
He
them,
says,
hopefully. And hopefully, I don't mess everything up. We will meet again. We're gonna be good friends. I promise.
We don't really have much of a choice here. It's the way out
Mm.
again.
Sounds good to me.
Fine.
I mean,
okay. He just
I don't know. You
raises
seem kind of
his eyebrow.
scatterbrained.
He is.
Oh.
There's no question.
He reaches
well,
into
we're
his
reading him
robes.
out of his timeline. Our timelines aren't synced up,
Well,
Here,
Well,
here's your
yeah.
friend. Here. This is
Just
called
don't-
calming root, and he holds it out. Not getting closer to you, but he will hold it out. Calming root. It should help.
Sada actually will grab it and, like, is it something he just looks at him? Do I eat it?
Yes. You chew on it. Don't swallow. It's not supposed to be swallowed. Okay? You chew on
Is it
it.
a psychedelic drug or something?
No. It just helps relax.
He just takes a bite out of it and starts chewing slowly.
Good. Alright. And he will take a wide step around you. Him and his angry periods. I don't remember how to handle this. Anyway,
He just looks at him and just like, you're lucky. He just raises his eyebrow. By the way, how does this stuff actually affecting him right now?
it's think of it like an anxiety drug. It takes a second to kick in, but it helps
like
calm.
a mild Xanax.
Yeah, so it slowly calms your emotions down. It's not gonna take away. It's just bringing the edge down, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's not gonna turn
So
you into a zombie or anything. It's just calm.
He just raises his eyebrow.
Dang, we should have gave him the melatonin.
The
Just-
melatonin.
The melatonin.
Oh,
You're
Cass
lucky.
still has a little bit of the Danja stuff in his bag.
He just looks at him for a minute. By the way,
Yes, future friend?
why did you call them a false dragon?
Oh, that's what they are. They're false dragons.
But the girl who was next to me, they seemed like they were more than just. They were similar to me,
Not,
but
they're not quite. They're. How do I explain this without ruining things in the future? They're not pure dragons. It's hard to.
Intermingled?
Not quite. It's not that either. I mean, half dragons have existed for centuries. But they're. He's like sitting there, fidgeting with his hands. How do I
are
explain?
they?
Sort of like a
Kind of.
lizard, or a legless lizard and a snake. You have the legless lizard looks like a snake, but it's not a snake.
Yes, kind of. Yes. So, they're
They're human dragons, but they're not at the same time.
they claim to be of descendants of dragons, but they have no affiliation with dragons, basically.
Okay.
That makes.
He
I guess
just
that
raised
makes
his
sense.
eyebrow.
It's a complicated
to-
story, and it will make sense one day. I hope.
I'm gonna ask you one more question.
Okay, I can try to answer. This way, though. This direction.
He just follows him. He's gonna follow him because he's curious. What do you know about my brother?
A little bit. You talked about him here and there. You don't really bring up your family much, unfortunately.
No, because he's been missing for 5 years. Or for 2 years. 5 years in this timeline.
It's
And he's around here somewhere. And I have a feeling he might actually be part of the town that you just went and took care of. Or tried to take care of.
I don't think so. Listen, I don't remember this timeline very much. I don't remember much about past you, but you just don't bring up your brother very much. I'm very sorry. You said you were always proud of him? If that makes sense?
Yeah, I was. I mean,
Well, then
back
we
when we
will.
were kids.
I'm sure we'll have this whole discussion about your brother another time. If you would be more kind to give more information about your brother, I can repeat it back to you. That's up to you, though. Onward!
Anyway, onward.
I
I feel like Todd's just like, I mean, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, but I'm sure it'll smooth out eventually.
Yeah.
We'll get answers eventually, hopefully.
We'll get.
Hey, if
That's
you
whatever.
I know you just said you don't remember this timeline too much. But I am curious. Why were you locked away? Like, why'd you have to break out?
How'd you
Oh.
break out of handcuffs?
Oh, I don't,
well,
that means you
technically,
don't know how,
I
but
didn't.
I'm just curious why you locked away. I can't remember. We learned that.
So, I didn't break out the handcuffs, technically. But I was locked away for doing crimes against the city. And then they were planning to possibly execute me, so
What crimes could you have done?
oh, a lot of things. I think at one point I had animals stampeding through town. I've had all kinds of things. I don't remember what's current with you, what information you have right now. Questions for another time, perhaps?
Just one thing. Were you doing things maliciously?
I mean, of course, I have to take care of the false dragon. I've never hurt a single person. that didn't need to be hurt.
I see no problem with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Sorry.
As much as I would like to keep going with the question, shouldn't we get moving?
I
Yes,
thought
we
we were
are.
walking and talking.
You were walking
Yeah,
and
that
talking.
we were.
We're just
Too many questions so far.
The questions are...
Eternity's being a grumpy butt.
More like, if this guy seems to be rushing us to get somewhere, then may as well hurry up.
He's apparently trying to get us where we need to be.
Yes.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to be.
1 second.
Good luck with that.
Can't be. At least. Don't know where we're going, but at least it's not here.
It's not so bad once you get used to it.
Sorry.
Yeah, with it being the second time being here, it is growing on me, I suppose.
He looks at this place and is like, I don't want to deal with this again.
If you want to follow my dude and go all the way down here to
I mean,
this.
the color purple is nice. He says with a wink to Todd.
Yeah, I am pretty purple.
Oh, we're
Hi.
back here.
Yes.
Where am I?
Yeah, we're back here again.
Yes.
Stuck.
It should take you to where you're supposed to be.
This
Mhm.
time,
I would assume so. If it took you
Last
to...
time-
Well, if it took
Yes,
you to
last-
that town, it's where you were meant to be at that current point in time.
Wait,
It's complicated. Listen, nothing is linear here. Nothing exists in a correct pattern, per se.
correct pattern?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that the times here that we might not have even... Wait, how much? Out of character. How much time? How much time passed before?
When you hopped into the pool, it was the same day as when you left.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it went. And then...
You got lucky.
Yeah, so time change was minimal at best.
Yeah.
Best. He just looks at the pool. He says, "Well,
nothing ventured, nothing gained.
yep." And Sada just strips, almost naked, down to his skivvies, and grabs his gear and jumps in again.
I have a terrible question before I jump into the pool.
Yes.
Is there a possibility to meet yourself?
He thinks
That
about
sounds
it.
like fun.
Maybe. I've heard
What
of people...
happened to you?
Don't
Todd.
spoil things.
Try
Future
not
stuff.
to.
Future stuff is kind of... You don't want to change too much, basically. Hopefully I
Yeah.
haven't changed much of this encounter.
Probably not. Just a little clarification, I think.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Don't know. We'll find out, though.
Does this water work outside of the Fey realm?
Like, what do you mean, my friend?
Well, to contact you right now, it takes you where you need to be. If, say, some of this water was to make it into a different realm
Oh,
or
no.
plane,
No. My advice, if you have water that came from the Feywild, do not, under any circumstance, do anything with it outside the Feywild. The effects can be quite, interesting, to say the least.
When you say interesting, I imagine chaotic.
I mean, they are the same coin, yes.
You do know that's terribly tempting.
even or odd.
In this moment,
Even.
and Bernie's gonna take a step backward and get a running start to jump in the water. Like, armored and everything. He don't care.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm gonna message you something, DM.
Running start. Alright, and then Sada, you said you were stripping and just going in.
Eat.
Yep.
Sorry, I just yoked myself into the pond.
That's fine. Go for it.
Cass follows.
Bye, future friends. Maybe some of you I don't remember at all. Strange.
Wait. Then.
Boo.
That's huh. Huh.
Huh, indeed. Oh, did you all follow or no? Did it take you with me? Yes.
Yes.
Alright. And you find yourselves here.
Sada raises his eyebrow.
Infinity, as the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
person
you're-
who entered, you were currently on the bottom of everybody.
Oh wait, what?
Actually, Sada
Yay.
would be on the bottom.
I came in
Yay.
second.
Okay, well then I have...
Either way.
Oh
so,
no, I fixed
Either
this.
way,
Boop. Sada, everyone's on top of you.
Sada just looks at everybody and just like, get off.
I would if I could.
Hold on. Working on it. I just realized I never made it. There you go. Everyone should be able to move their
Sada
character.
just shoves everybody off of him. He's like,
actually,
I'd
Oh,
like to be
bummer.
smothered, but not like this.
Perhaps
Oh.
later then.
are we
Wink
in a
wonk.
Are we in a tree
Wink
dump?
wonk.
I think we're on a tree trunk.
Yeah.
I'm
Or-
loading.
In?
In.
Is it like a
It's like a dip it, and it's like a hollowed out tree
pool?
trunk.
I see.
It has a bit
Is
of water
this-
in it. Not a lot.
Wait, we're inside of a tree trunk?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
like a little divot,
it's
like
a
someone carved it
mold,
out.
like a pool or a tub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. This is
I
kind of
remember
cozy.
like in the wild, sometimes people use like stone or whatever to filter out a water from a river or something.
Aren't we wet?
Yeah.
You're a little wet, yeah. A little damp.
Yeah.
So, table plot's not loading for me right now.
Oh
It's
no!
taking its sweet old time.
Hi,
I'm
sorry.
sure it'll come
DM,
around
I have
soon.
a question for you.
What is your question?
Can I do an acrobatics check to see if I can get somewhere high enough to look around, see where the hell we are?
Sure. You can definitely try. There's a couple of trees that you can climb, yes.
I was about to ask if the area looked familiar.
Acrobatics it is.
How much have you traveled outside of Sunti?
Maybe a little bit around the surrounding area, like not
It-
terribly far,
It
but
kinda looks like the woods you're used to. Kinda, not quite.
okay. Oh wait, I don't know. Not down here, but map. Also, like as they've, as like they were getting off each other or whatever, you know, precipitations of dryness.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Get yourself nice and dry.
Drying off no problem for me.
I think I'm here. I'm here! Okay.
Get here!
Yay.
Woohoo!
I'm so sorry, my computer hates the world.
I'm sorry.
More so than foxes.
We'll have to make them become friends. Yeah. You can definitely climb up a tree, Sada, if you wish to look around.
Give me a sec.
You're fine.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You gave me time to change the music.
That's not where I wanted you to open up.
That's a
Stream,
29.
that's not too loud, is it?
Actually, 28. My apologies.
Yeah, you're easily able to climb up into a tree and look around. From what you can see in your vantage point, you can see treetops. You can see mountains in the distance. But other than that, nothing looks familiar to you.
Like, is there any like, is there like a place like further into the like, is there a city lights in the distance or anything?
Roll perception.
Smoke or fire.
24.
You can see
That's so
about maybe 3 days out. Maybe the looks of a town in the distance.
Yeah, it's also curious because the place looks vaguely familiar. He wants to follow Seta's, maybe not same tree, but, you know, same idea of climbing up to the...
Okay, you can do that. Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
17.
17? Yeah. You're not as flamboyant as Dragon Boy, but you can definitely climb a tree.
I cannot climb trees. Okay. I looked at it. I'm like, ah, yes, my stats. No, we're not climbing trees today.
Not climbing trees today. Alright. So you
I'll
can
let the other boys do it.
you can climb up. You're looking around. You can see vaguely the same forest around you. It seems somewhat familiar.
I got a nat 20 on perception.
Yeah, you can definitely make out a town in the distance. You can't recognize it off the bat. You definitely can tell it's not Senti, though.
But it looks around the same area.
I mean, it looks like the same forest.
Oh, okay, so I basically think we're in the Amberlin.
Yeah, the Amberlin Woods.
Is this the one we disappeared in the first place?
I don't think so.
No, we were in the middle of Senti.
Oh, no, I mean, when you first grabbed that invisible child or whatever.
Oh.
We were in the middle of town.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, I wasn't really...
Alright, didn't you just show up? Like, you entered the building
Yes.
and then... Yeah, oh yeah, I remember. You got
Quite literally.
Like, you were doing your own thing and... decided to meet
You
up with
happened
us,
to
and
walk
all of
in
us-
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys dragged me into this whole mess.
You're the one that showed up. Well, you know, Cass,
What was I
climb back down.
supposed to do?
Yeah.
Told me to
be like,
show up. I showed up.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I think I know where we're at, maybe? I think we're... Well, the area looks pretty familiar. Like, I didn't leave Senti all too much, but I'm pretty sure these are the woods outside of town. I think, what was it called? Oh, Amberlin Woods, I think.
So we need to head south, right?
Well, you saw that, those lights, I don't think
Yeah.
that's any. I'm trying to remember what that town is out that's on the other side of the woods. He digs through his bag and he's like, ha, the map. Tenalia. I think it might be Tenalia. Or maybe it's some other village or something. But since that's the closest, probably start there. Get out of these woods. Figure out when we are.
When are we? I hate that I have to ask that now.
Well, hopefully we won't have to ask it too much. So, just roll back up, back in the bag. At least we're back in
Dargolia.
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 That is player stutter, not character stutter.
All right.
This way, I believe.
Yes. Alright. And you guys begin to make your travel. I cannot find the city off the top of my head, so we're just gonna play Field of Minds for the city, if that's okay. So it's about a 3 days travel. Any conversation? I'm gonna give you a chance to have any conversations you want to have, any talks as we travel.
Did we learn about Infernity yet?
I don't know.
We played 20 questions with Infernity.
You can play 20 questions with Infernity if you wish.
I guess in the
How
like
tall are you?
just I just look at I look at Todd for a moment. It's like 6 foot, 6'1".
Oh.
Cass
Like
looks
what?
at Todd. It's like points at our eyes. We're all at like same eye level gesture.
No.
Y'all forget Sada's like a
Yeah,
foot and a half taller than you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sada is like the tallest one in the group, and then Infernity's the smallest one in the group, basically.
Oh. Wow.
I don't know, mine's
okay.
all horns.
But we're all roughly around the same eye height,
Yeah, you all,
except for Sada.
yeah, you all can have a general conversation with each other, and like
Yeah.
not have to strain to look up, and then maybe a little bit with Sada, but like it's not too
terrible.
bad. Yeah. Imagine being
I
like
thought maybe...
a, the,
don't
a
know.
gnome and having to look up at Sada like fuck.
God.
We could
But-
just
My neck
start
hurts
to,
thinking about
Todd's
that.
horns.
Wait, what about my horn?
If we had a gnome companion or someone really small, we could just strap them to your horns.
Oh. I don't like that idea.
That's right.
So,
Sounds a
Infernity,
little heavy.
that actually brings an interesting question. Did you live in Sente, or did you just have a job there, or what was your deal?
I guess you could say I'm kind of finding work wherever I go. Actually, I gotta compare that. Did I ever ask where I did settle? I forgot.
You were mostly staying at the inn, but you had a job. Usually, your most current job was where you were helping the farmer out. The one that you know called no showed for.
Oh.
Yeah, my last job was literally
Poor Infernity. Poor Infernity.
That's where you guys met, right?
Yes, actually.
wait. I was repeat. I was at where I lived again? The end or the end? Of...
You were basically staying at the inn. You were not that current inn. You were actually staying at the cheaper inn, the one that looks poorly constructed, except for the stonemason work. That looks pristine. But what do you expect from a dwarf?
Yeah. But yeah, no. I was recently at that inn. The day I met you, Sada. So I'm not really familiar with Sente.
I'm the man for that.
Like while we're
Gestures.
talking, I'm just reloading my pepper box with whatever bullets supposed to have over 4.
So, where'd you grow up?
Oh, you're gonna make me pull up his city name? I got you.
Yeah. Well, see, we're playing 20 questions.
You know, I probably should have actually put that in my description, like his hometown. Like,
For shame. I don't even think
Is it
I
the
have
same as
mine.
before?
It changed it because I couldn't remember the
Okay.
name.
I thought it was the
I
one
don't think I
coastal
have.
city at the bottom.
It is still the coastal city. I just couldn't remember the name.
Glendilla.
Lindela. Nope, he's not from the Lindela. He's from Lismore. He's from a coastal city called Lismore.
Lismore, huh?
Yes.
Is that on the map?
It doesn't have a name, but it is on the map.
I found it.
I come from a port town, actually. Lismore. Sit down south.
Cool. I've never been to the Closest water I've been is the river, or the rivers around Senti. Well, we're heading south. Maybe we'll run into your town.
You may like it.
That's nice stuff.
There is some good folk there. I've done my fair share of work and experience down in this war. Mostly learned from my father, actually.
They still
If I
around?
had my choice, I would probably still say that.
Oh, they are. My family is still around. My father's retired, actually, as a hunter. A mercenary. But I decided to follow up on the family business, do as much work as possible, try and provide as much as I can. We're steady on money, of course, but, you know, it's to be supportive.
Yeah. Yeah. I do that myself, with a lot of my jobs around that I find or acquire. Most of it goes back to Mum.
It's such a simple answer, but it's kind of cute. That's a lot better than other things it could be.
Here, out of character age-wise, about how old does Infinity look, or does he give off like a dad vibe, or does he look, or give off like a
He looks about like
brother vibe?
he kind of has like he could be like your brother. He's like maybe a year or two either older or younger than you.
Oh, and he's in his 20s.
Yeah.
Small.
So do you have a family? Like, I know you said your parents are around, but you haven't mentioned if you had any like kids or all that too.
No. Oh, no. I haven't met the one yet. I'm still hoping. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I'll find a lucky lady one day. Who knows?
Just one. Wonder what that would be like. He grins.
Just
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, you said imagine just one.
Only one?
Yeah. See, Todd
Just
gets
one.
it.
I just give like that awkward look, like, yeah. Next question.
No shame in it.
Sada will look at Infernity for a moment. He says, well, we said the pepper box was passed down to you.
That's right.
What was the... You said you've been working with your family. What was the family job? Just mercenary?
We mostly dealt with beast hunting, actually. Most of the time, whenever the red sun would form, beasts would become more active. So it was our job to try and clear the crowd of beasts, as well defending livestock, all that sort. But we also do it for meat collecting as well. But that's about it, really. On the side, though, we do take small-time jobs here and there. Some quick money here and there. Anything else?
I can't think of much. What about? I have a question for Todd. Where are you? You're a traveler, right?
Yeah, I did the traveling.
Where are you from?
Around.
That is a very detailed answer.
And that's about as much as you're gonna get out of me.
So
It's
you
not
definitely-
important where I'm from.
You seem like the traveling type for sure. Oh,
That's about it. I never stay in one place for too long to call it home anyway.
Hmm.
so, part of me, if this sounds rude, are you homeless?
I'm not homeless. I choose to be homeless.
So
I could make a home if I wanted to be.
So that's technically a yes. You are homeless.
I guess, sure, I'm homeless.
And don't worry, there's always a spot for you in my bed.
Oh,
Wink.
wait. I was like I'm staring at Todd and Catherine. Like, explain.
Well, if I ever find myself in need of a bed, I guess I'll know where to go.
What? People can have fun?
I'm sorry, Infernity. I'm not settling down for a one.
No, no, I wouldn't.
So did your journey start here in Argolia?
Vicente? Oh, Gargoyle. No. Fox.
Yes.
Is my hometown still the same as it was?
Yes.
I don't remember. Okay, so I do still have the same one.
Yes.
No, it did not start in Dargolia.
Attica, what was the other country name that we were just in?
Femoria.
Moria.
Oh, Dargolia is the country, right?
Yeah.
It might have started in Dargolia. I'm so
I was like
sorry.
panicking, like checking my notes, like wait.
Panic notes, yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
Buck.
You're fine. Just like
I'm just like, oh yes, that's definitely the name of the city. My bad. Yeah, it started here.
Okay. Since I'd probably be pointless to ask you where.
I've seen this.
You
Again,
from the coast or mountains or?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to stick around and find out.
Yes, I will. Though, I don't know. I think I could probably roll out the mountains.
Oh, the mountains aren't that bad. It's freezing.
No.
I hate it. But
That is
Has
my
its
thing. It's
charms.
thinking it's like I don't. Yes, it's like thinking it's like how to say it without sounding like
Rude.
rude about like. Yeah, but then he's just like, I assume probably a lot of tieflings don't settle up north. So that's probably a rude assumption, isn't it?
I'm not actually too familiar with my own kind.
Oh,
But if it were my choice, I don't think we would be bothered too much by it.
yeah. Don't worry, I don't know half of my kind.
That's always difficult. That's difficult. I still know very little about mine. I know very little.
Oh, is there not a lot of Genazis where you're from?
Maybe a few people I know, but not that many. Specifically in a port town. I've mostly met water Genazis, don't get me wrong. I met more water types, but not many of the others.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Not even my own type. I guess at that moment I look at and you? What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, he sort of gestures around. It's like, there's lots of elves, but grew up, in a bit about the wood elf part, but apparently the person that lived half of their DNA was of high elf variety. Or at least he was blonde. don't know too much about him. And it was 20 years ago, so 20 odd years ago, so and that I also don't tend to like other comics, so I never really got too much of a chance to explore that side. But my mom has passed down stories, and all that, and definitely not far from finding another pointy-eared fella.
You got much family?
Not that I know of. Just it's always just been pretty much just me and mom. So I have a lot of aunts, I suppose. Yeah, a lot of aunts, though they're not blood ants or anything.
More like so related.
Yeah. Friends, employees, moms.
You know, that's what I'm curious about. What is your mother's occupation? Look, I'm just look. We're all asking
No,
questions.
there's no shame in it. It's just she runs an establishment for those who want to spend some company with whoever.
I see.
She didn't always run it, but that's how I arrived. But
Sada just raises his eyebrow.
Well,
but yeah,
I'm sure she still must be a very loving mother.
oh,
To have someone like you.
best. Definitely definitely made me do my schoolwork, and I got away with some things, but not much.
Stern but fair, huh?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
you know, and with the amount of variety of people that would stop at growing up, I have learned quite a bit about many different people, heard many different things, and also it's just very interesting. You know I speak orc.
No.
It's a bit hard without the teeth, but yeah. Why did I say out of character? Why did I say now? No, it's like it feels like he has to say something, and it's like I don't know how to speak orc.
Yeah.
You can just
I have to look up Klingon.
Yeah. If it's any consolation, I don't care. Like I apparently know how to read or understand primordial for some reason.
Because you're a primordial.
Yes. That's I find it
Well, you
interesting
knew.
that I know that. I bet, like while walking, I look at Sada. What about you, buddy? You got much family where you're from?
Sada just thinks about it for a moment. I mean, technically, yeah. He just thinks about it for a moment before. You see him, like, ponder for a minute how to explain this. So, how much did I tell you guys about my brother?
Well, you mentioned that he was gone for 2 years, you said, in your time?
Yeah.
I think you also mentioned how you guys do the whole leadership thing. I don't know if he was tied into that at all.
Well, we participated every year, so yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah.
you two definitely, like, join the same tournaments every now and then.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But no, I don't think you've told us, like, in general, what he's like.
thinks about it for a moment. He's the kind of guy that is, or at least he was always one you could rely on. And whenever somebody went out and got themselves hurt or got in trouble, me and him would always be the first ones to respond. There's been several times where people were trying to attack us and we held them off. And him being the stubborn bastard he is, usually tried to chase him down. We're about the same age, I think it's about a year or so difference. I can't remember exactly at this point. And honestly, based on what I understand, technically he's probably my older brother now. However, thinks about it for a moment, just trying to think of everything he remembers. He's extremely close to me, but his scales are a different color. He has black scales instead of white. That's because our mother and father had black and white, or my father had black scales, my mother had white. I look more after my mother than my father, although apparently my mother was extremely ferocious back then.
I'm surprised at me that she was taking. No offense, I've been told that dragons are never easy to like dragons with other dragons are always hard to tame one another.
He just raises his eyebrow. Not a dragon.
Well, you know what I mean. Like to take, it's like, how do I put it?
He thinks about it for a minute. He's like, I never really explained what I am to you guys, have I?
Technically, no.
Not particularly.
No, you've shown us your skills, yes, but you've never technically explained what.
So, I'm what we call an aura. At least that's the race I am. Think of us as we're not dragonborns. We're something akin to dragonborn adjacent. We're an entirely separate type of humanoid. We're not exactly full human, we're not exactly dragon either. It's somewhere in the middle.
So, like a raccoon, kind of? You're human, but you're human-like, but you
Wait.
inherit the ways of dragons in a way.
To an extent. I mean, we have my horns are technically my ears, and he taps his white horns.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but that's wait.
He
That,
didn't. Yeah, he probably. He's like, yeah. You guys probably didn't realize it because most people don't really think about it. But yeah, I don't really have ears.
Oh.
He turns his head both sides as they're walking. To kind of show that, yeah, he doesn't have any ears. His horns are literally his ears.
That's
How-
bizarre. I love that.
how the hell have we not noticed that like this whole time?
I mean,
just thought
y'all
they were
have
horns.
probably haven't looked at me close enough to actually observe it.
No, that's true. We probably haven't. Huh.
He just looks at you guys, and he just, for a moment, he just takes. As for the, he does take off his shirt, and y'all do see a lot of scales. Pretty much, it seems like they're fused with his skin. It's not like you can just peel them off. It's literally fused to his skin, and it's white. But it looks like his upper body, part of it has the pale human skin that you would expect someone to have.
Yeah.
But you also see the scales, and it's like slightly outward,
I
like it's
think
being built on top or something.
I think I get what you mean. Like, it's almost like the equivalent of snakeskin in a way.
Something
But,
like that, yeah.
Hmm.
But it's
Curious.
literally built on top.
Okay.
He says, so the with our tribes, as I mentioned earlier, there are two. Um, Zaya and I can't remember the other name right now.
Well,
There are
you
two
go.
tribes.
Yeah, do go on though.
Yeah. Basically, one of us are nomadic. One of us are more, as I said, that we choose the groups of the. We choose the leader who leads the group every couple of years.
So it's like kind of like a noble thing.
Kind of. It's more of the chieftain. So there are different tribes within the within the sub race. So think of it. He thinks about it for a moment, trying to explain it. There are different tribes. We all don't get along very well. I'll be honest with you. However, each of us are unique in some similar way or fashion. Some of us have different spiritual beliefs. One of the spiritual beliefs in one of the tribes I remember is actually that anybody who dies, who is a mighty warrior, is reborn, and they can be reborn as a male or female. And it's when, and they don't bury the dead. They actually leave them out because they believe that the earth deserves its nutrients, or the animals deserves its, I suppose, its prey, or its reward, I suppose. It's hard to explain.
I think I can understand that method. It's like it's offering its body to nature itself, letting
Something like that.
the lesser ones, have at least a taste, to grow.
He nods. Another one believes that they are part of the Allfather. Basically, that they are direct descendants of what we consider the first. He thinks about it for a moment. As for what I do, I mean, I've showed you guys what I can do, but I'm known as a dragoon. That's the basic I tap into the more draconic ancestry of in order to hunt them down and kill them. The original, I suppose, job that it was called a lancer, and the dragoon is the specialty, I suppose, is kind of the way I kind of think about it. Because everyone can be a lancer, but only a select few can become a dragoon.
I see.
And the dragoons are dragon hunters. That's partially the reason why, that's the reason why we can jump as high as we can, to be able to attack a dragon in the air. And I know you guys usually look at me like, I'm hurting myself when I jump down, but my legs have learned to adjust the blow a different way, so that way I don't take as much damage. And I don't really feel it. It doesn't really hit hard, I suppose.
That makes sense.
You were literally built for it.
Basically. Or the body becomes accustomed to it over time.
And like that, 3 days have passed. You guys have rested,
No.
managed to get food, have interesting conversations, learned about each other, kind of connected more as a group. And you find yourselves outside of a city.
Are there any signs or no signs in this town?
I mean, there's a welcome sign. It's not as big and glamorous as Senti is. It's a decent sized town, though.
Does it say the town's name on the welcome sign?
It does. It tells you that you are in, well, the city of Ruff.
Rough?
Yes.
With the G?
No. Bruff. Ruff.
Oh,
Rough.
Rough.
It's Celtic.
Okay.
No, you're fine. I just can't hear.
That's interesting.
It's not on the map.
It is, you would know, as it is the city on the map. It would be right above Tintilia.
Oh, those are cities. I thought those were hills, like little
Yeah, no. Those are cities. They're just smaller cities.
Oh.
Not every little
Okay.
village gets a name on the map.
Oh yeah, I see some that are like little houses.
Yeah.
Then it's like I thought those little bumps were because the image is small.
Yeah. I need to redo it so you guys it looks better. It's fine. We'll get there.
SVG might be a good thing
Yeah.
to use. Vectorize it so no matter what size it is, it's good. I've been messing around with this lately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely want a vector image.
Maybe I can. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at it later.
Still had Illustrator, could have done that.
Inkscape's free.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So does the sign, or is there any signs that mention tournament coming soon or some shit like that?
No.
well, I mean that makes sense. The tournament's not in this area.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more
I
towards
thought
the
it was.
capital. It's more towards the capital.
Yeah, we're going a little more south.
So, if you scroll down on the map, I put the map in the game so you can see it.
Okay.
I
So,
see it.
I'll move cast to show you. This is the town you're currently in. Oh, we use Todd. There. Thank you, Todd.
I did that. I couldn't see who I grabbed.
It's me. Oh no, there's two.
There's two casts.
Yeah, I was using this to like pinpoint where everyone was from on the map when you guys were talking.
To just
Okay.
like I'm beside
Oh, no.
myself. Like I'm beside myself.
Yeah, the capital is all the way up here where I'll put Sada at.
Damn it.
Ah yes, the infamous Sea
I
of
wanted to-
Twins police names.
Damn it, man. I wanted to go up there. Oh, wait. No. We have to go down south first in order to get,
Yeah, anywho.
Well,
in order to get something, right?
we
Yes,
need to
that
get.
was our original plan. Yes.
We were supposed to get a sponsorship.
Yeah, you need
Yep,
a
that's what it
sponsorship.
was.
Yeah.
And there's there was a thing later in the month where there was going to be nobles.
Yeah, we had to find a spot. We had to
Yeah,
have
there
a noble
is
sponsor.
there was a festival in Tintilia, for, if I pull up my calendar real quick,
Tarnis.
the Tarnis
Or Tatar-
Festival.
Yeah, which was at the end of the month.
Yes.
So, how much longer is it going to be for us?
Well, let's see.
How early are we?
Well, we're in the, okay, so let me share the link with you because I feel like you've never looked at the map.
I have the calendar up and I have the map up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So
God, I wish I could have that.
if
in
you
the
look at
past.
the calendar, we are in the first month. Well, you believe you're in the first month of Nixus. At least that's where you
Last
were.
we checked, it was what?
Next,
Nem?
Nem third. Nem
Yeah,
third.
the third of Nixus, Nim.
Yeah.
So
The third of
Wednesday.
Nem Nixus.
Yeah.
That would be the correct way to say it. So the third of Nem Nixus. But,
Nixus the third of Nim, or
yeah, it works too.
third M.
Nim.
Or Nim,
I don't know.
the third of Nixus. Because if Nim is the equivalent to like Wednesday
Wednesday, the
The third
third.
of June.
Of Nexus.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
don't think I'll ever be able to get this right.
It's okay. This entire
Yeah,
it's a
no.
fantasy calendar. You don't have to get everything correct.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
My brain hurts.
Basically,
Help
the
me.
big thing is the month. The small words are the week, days of the week, and the numbers are the numbers.
Yeah.
No, the names are so similar. That's the issue I'm having. I would never get it right.
Yeah. Well, it's like, okay, so Nixus is the month. Nem
Yeah.
is the day. So like,
Yeah.
there's Furdo, there's Tula, Nem, Ses, Morai, and Parth.
So
They're all very Celtic. I'm sorry. Yes.
And it's what?
okay.
I need
Be
to be
like-
an asshole, but
Yes.
can we take like 5 minutes to go use the restroom?
Yes, we can take a quick break.
And it's like what the equivalent of January.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think it's
in
nice.
in our world, it is the equivalent of, like you said, June, but like they start the calendar at the beginning of the warm season in this
Yeah.
world.
So,
So-
it'd be like
Not
the
January.
beginning of our calendar is January. Theirs is June.
Yeah,
but-
they see the beginning of the year is when harvest begins.
Which would
Be,
be
the next in June.
July.
Yeah, in
Well,
June,
June.
July.
June.
Basically, the
It'd
end
be
of
the
spring.
summer solstice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like
Should be the 20 something of June. So
so
Yeah.
the way this calendar is set up, they start the beginning of their year in this harvesting season.
Yeah.
And then it goes, so like you have Nixus, you have Tarnus, which is the big rainy season, you have Danaeus, you have Cerunus, you have Phildius.
And it's not going to completely be equivalent because different.
oh yeah.
You know,
And-
in a way, we could think of it as a southern hemisphere January. You know, because that's
I
like
can't
middle
do that
of-
though. It doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Well,
So,
yeah, but-
just so think of it, it's a whole fantasy setting. So like it's not
Yeah.
gonna match up with our world because they have 13 months where we have 12.
So we'll just say it's when it's warm.
So it's when it gets warm, when it's ready, when the ground is ready and it's not super hard, is when they usually start their calendar.
Yeah.
So,
Fair.
Huh.
And
and then
from the sounds of it, it looks like we might be having to pay a little attention to time, but hopefully not like detailed.
You can do that because I can barely keep 2 tabs open.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I have 3 monitors, so
Please. One day I'll get a better computer. I don't know when it'll
Yeah.
be, but
like
maybe
I
someday.
have table plop on my right, my character sheet on my left, and also the map right there. And then I have Discord down below.
I'm looking at my thing. I'm like in between Sentio and your map there.
yeah.
At least where I'm at.
Yeah.
Emberly.
I'll be right back. Actually, gonna grab a drink.
Yep, that's fine. We're waiting on Traith anyway. Yeah, you're right in between
Already
Tensilia
back.
and Sentinel. Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
Cool. Now he's going to get a drink. But yeah, so as far as you know, you're in Nixus, which is the first month. And the tournament isn't until Selous. Selous, yeah.
6 months.
6 months. You have a bit.
Yeah. Basically, originally we were going to wait until after the White Horse Festival.
Yeah, you didn't get to see
Then
any
we
of the
were
pretty ladies.
Then we were, because it takes like
A
what,
week to
like
get.
a week to get to Talia's from Sente or
Yeah.
Tentalia. So
Tentalia
then we were
from-
gonna basically
Yeah, and then
we
you were
would
gonna,
have
you would just
2
sit.
weeks to dig around, 2 weeks or so to dig around, and then 2 weeks, to prep for the festival
You would
in
have.
Tentalia.
So it would, if you would have left right after the horse festival, you would have had a week to travel. So you would have, and then you would
Got
have
there
2.
about the
Yeah, 2 weeks to dick around, and then like
A
5
week.
days before the festival
Before-
to prep.
Yeah. Basically, 3 weeks or so to familiarize ourselves with the locals. Now we might be ahead of schedule.
Just don't know when or where. It's hard to tell.
Well, we know where we are. We just don't know when. Let's see, if it is about the same time, well, we would not be able to make it to White Horse Festival from where we are. If it was, like, still the 3rd. But... is the 3rd. I wanted to get back to Senti, then left the 4th, you get there about the 10th. Leave again on the 11th, get the back on the 10th, yes, on the 7th. Okay. So if Cass wanted to make a trip back to Senti, stay a day, and then stay a day or so and head back, he would be back in time before the Tarnius Festival, if it is still like the 3rd
Yeah.
or 4th. Because based on the appearance, oh wait, no, the map is
It's set for the 1st. I need to get that adjusted.
oh no, I was like back on table flop. It looks like a nighttime forest, so it's definitely evening. I'm assuming.
Would have been evening when you arrived. Yes.
So
Would have been the blue moon.
yeah. So it's either evening of the 3rd, or who knows.
Okay, back now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Alrighty.
I was back before we took break and we're talking and stuff. Cass was gonna say, it's like, oh, broth. Okay, so we weren't seeing Tatalia. That is a little. If we follow the forest, if I remember right, that's where we get, pulls up map checks and then shows, drags a finger along the edge of the map. To show the rest, it's like, yeah, here's Natalia. We're about right here. So, yeah, not too far off. Well,
Probably like a couple days long.
yeah, so that means we were probably,
idea.
wrong one.
Me again.
We were probably around here, so.
Where, you know?
So, from the town entrance, is there people doing
want pizza?
evening town things, or is
Yeah,
it
you
like
can get some pizza.
dead of
You
night?
can get me some pizza too.
We're the only ones awake.
It is. By the time you arrived, it's about afternoon on the 3rd day. So there's some people in town. They're doing
Oh,
stuff.
that's right. We had to travel for 3 days.
Yes,
It would be the festival today.
depending on the day.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
You missed all the pretty
Let's
ladies.
ask. I was about to say,
Maybe.
damn, we missed all the hotties.
You've missed
No.
all the hotties.
Todd's slightly
at least
offended.
it's every year.
I'm sure there will be more hotties.
Yeah.
There's always more hotties.
Depending on the time, we have the festival down in Tatalia, for finding sponsors, and I've never been, but every festival, everybody has a little fun.
can't say no to a festival.
Anyway, let's find out when it is.
Yeah.
Or when we are. I totally spaced on what you said about the activity-wise.
You're right. So there's people doing some stuff here and there. People working out in the fields. People having cattle go in and out. Can see a lot of prep work ready as that people are planting and stuff. There's people going up and down the streets to different buildings, kids playing around the sides.
Are there any, like, as we walk into towns, like, are there any, like, discarded, like, newspapers of the day that, you know, somebody had bought earlier and then just read and, like, tossed or anything that...
No. This is Cass's first time with Small City Life, so they don't usually have newspapers in small cities. You could probably find the bulletin board. That might tell you.
We'll go there. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's visible from where we are.
Yeah, you can easily find it. It's right outside the local inn.
Well, I mean, we have to go there. We'll probably end up going there anyway.
Sure. Why not?
So,
Oh, by the way, if y'all want to take a laugh, go ahead and look at Monday Crew real quick.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Just like that. Just like, if you said that last, like something you're not telling us, man, like raised an eyebrow.
Cass would be like, what festival was this?
Yeah.
Leading out with good stories. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a story for another day.
For another day, not on the street.
For another day.
Yeah,
Let's
not
eat.
on stream.
So
That
they
would
go,
be
like,
a off-stream story for
Oh yes, most definitely.
for the game. Or like Patreon exclusive or some shit.
Yes. I'm gonna slap that on a paywall.
Definitely slap. you wanna hear Sada's story about that? Slap. Anywho,
So, what does the bulletin board say?
as you get to the bulletin board, you can see a lot of different notices and stuff. You do see that it does say today is the 5th of Morai.
Well, shit.
Fuck. Wait, hold on.
I don't know how.
I think. Hold on.
I don't see Morai on the calendar.
Oh, sorry.
Don't
It's
see-
Nexus, the 5th of Morai.
Oh! Okay, I see it now.
Oh, so we're right before the White Horse Festival.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a shame we can't make it back to Senti in 3 days. Or in, like, a day.
Yeah.
Less than.
I mean, if you can
Right.
figure out that teleportation circle.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can.
I did write down some information.
Horrendous.
Wait, let me make sure I still have that. Oh, yep, there it is, the notebook. I want to get stronger. So, he's thinking about it for a moment. Huh. We arrived back in time. When we arrived, because it was 3 days to get here.
Yeah.
So, and it was the 3rd when we were in, when we were transported.
Wait,
To
really?
get here. Yeah, so we would have had, so when we got teleported to the forest, it must have been the 2nd.
He just raises his eyebrow and says, God, Trevor. That'd be confusing.
I'm so glad somebody's keeping track of this because I can't make heads or tails of it.
Time, it's never, honestly, whenever I work, I lose track of time.
Honestly.
there was a brief moment. There was, depending on how. Now he's starting to think about like time and time loops, and he starts mumbling to himself as he's like trying to think of like if were there multiple selves at one time, or is this now like a separate timeline? And they weren't there.
I'm trying not to hurt myself, so.
Cass is like on a loop. Todd's like, stop thinking.
Sada's
Stop thinking.
like, God fucking damn it, I don't want to think about this.
Anyway.
Well, we are outside the inn.
Yeah.
Who wants a drink?
After all that shit.
Sada
yeah.
just raises his eyebrow, or raises his hand. I do.
I wouldn't say no to it. I
I
think
think we
need
all
one.
deserve drinks. Yeah,
Agreed.
agree.
Oh,
Maybe 5.
by the way, Fox, do you remember how much money I won from gambling last time?
Did you not write it down?
I think I
Did you
I
not
thought
get
I might have wrote it down in the old one, but remember, it's been a while since we've done that. Remember?
Yeah.
Hold on. I know it was a good amount because I was actually kind of excited.
you you definitely got like a lot.
A couple hundred, I think.
We'll say you have about. We can correct this. I can look back at the videos and figure out the exact amount later. But for now, we'll say you have like 170 gold. Because I know you earned a lot. 170 gold, like 60 silver, and like maybe 50 copper. We'll go with
Okay.
that for right now. And we
Okay.
will look at it later.
Okay.
Not gonna lie,
That's
kind of
fair.
jealous that I'd want that kind of money from my mercenary lords.
He didn't even do a job. He just
He was
gambled.
gambled to fucking everything every time.
I know. I'm saying like I wish jobs were that like gambling. I wish they gave off a lot of money.
But then you also risk losing a lot of money. I've known a few guys.
Oh crap! Like in front of me, just widened his eyes, thinking of something like, "Oh crap!" Like he remembered that he had a job before all this fiasco, the transporting in the first place. I was like, he's gonna be angry at me.
Well, at least it's only been a few days.
Yeah, but still.
Let's just try to lie and tell him we're still looking for the kid. I can
Or-
try to lie and tell him we're still looking for the kid.
Or you
I don't know.
could say you were injured.
Yeah, but
And you were
lying's
like-
more fun.
Well, that is still a lie. You say, but
Much easier.
well, if we say he was just knocked out,
Yeah, but does he look like he was knocked out?
we can make it look like that.
We could make him look like he was knocked out. Here, hold still, Infernal. I'm kidding.
It's like, yeah, it's like, don't even think about it. It's like, looking at Todd, just don't even think about it.
Cass puts back
So
this
funny.
guy's kit he was about to pull out of his bag.
Oh, you were going to use a disguise kit. That's probably a better idea than I had.
Oh, you could do that too, but I am curious. Cass thinks he like tilts his head. I've only touched you with like when cleaning up with magic in between. Are you hot to the touch? Like your hair is like fire, but
Can I grab Infernity's face?
You can grab his face.
Yeah. Grab your face.
I just like jolt, like, what are you doing?
Pretty toasty.
He's warm. He's not
This is
super
nice.
hot. Yeah, he's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice and
It's like a
warm.
warm cat.
Just Sada just looks at Infernity, He just raises his eyebrow like, "You really gonna take this?"
I
All
mean,
right, I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, I've had kids touch my face because they were warm.
I'm not a
Just say
kid.
You act like one sometimes. I wonder.
Ah,
Hey, at least I asked.
I mean, yes, you, like you, I can sort of. I'll give. How about this? How about a hand instead of a face?
Sticks his hand out. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I wouldn't burn myself,
Yeah, no.
making it look like you were knocked out. He grins. Oh, so they head in to the inn, to
Good.
the bar.
All right, so you enter into the Overhill Inn. It's not as busy as it's middle of afternoon. There's a couple of people eating in the inside, but like it doesn't seem super busy.
oh, it's only the middle of the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, because it was
We
evening.
could use a drink.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
There's
day drinking.
there is a female elf sitting behind the bar stool. Fuck. Behind the bar. I can't. My brain sucks.
You're good.
She just seems to be messing with stuff.
Yes, takes a seat at the bar.
What can I do you for?
I would like a cold. Well, wait, hang on. Out of character. Is cold drinks common or not?
No, not really.
Okay. I would like just whatever you have on tap, drink and meal. It's the house special if you have one. Need a warm meal.
Okay, can do.
He thinks about it for a moment. He highly doubts it. He doubts it'll happen again. You don't happen to have something called boss shoot wine, do you?
I've never heard of it in my life, sweetheart.
Okay. Thinks about it for a moment.
Worth a
Okay.
shot.
Yep, worth a shot. And he's like, how about something rum?
What's wrong?
God damn it.
Aw.
He just thinks to himself, he's like,
How about butterbeer? You have that?
Yeah, we got some butter beer.
I'll take a pint of that.
Okay.
something powerful. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, I think I got something. Food for the two of you.
Actually, I could take that. Like,
What you want?
I'll take some food.
what do you?
Shit.
That depends on what you have around these parts.
We got meat, we got veggies, we got soup. Take a pick.
Meat.
I'll take.
Meat for the dragon.
I'll do meat,
Yeah.
meat and potatoes for me.
Meat and potatoes.
Just soup.
Soup.
Yes, soup.
Alright,
Soup.
I'll be back. She wipes her hands on her apron and she walks back into the kitchen.
What's a butterbeer?
It's
A kid's drink.
how is it a kid?
It's just what, butterscotch flavored root
Something like that.
sarsaparilla.
Well, more.
Sarsaparilla.
It's
I'm so
more like
sorry.
like I guess a creamy lager beer, if you can think about it.
Yeah, but there's no alcohol in them.
I've had it.
Well, still.
They are tasty. A warm one. Those are good.
So, yep. Are we? The question is, if this festival started tomorrow, are we sticking around or?
Well, the White Horse Festival is in Senti, and if it's the 5th, there's no way of us getting back there in time. Because, I mean, it took
Which is a
us 3
bummer.
days to get halfway through the forest.
That's
So,
They
but
ran really fast.
Unless we,
I don't think we can travel like half a week.
What if we all sit on top of Sada and he jumps really high?
I highly doubt that would work. I mean, our
That's
best
worth a
option,
shot.
like if we after this, if we're early now, we could probably hire a carriage.
Yeah, but yeah, still can't get there in less than a day.
I think that would be very fair on the carriage horses. Or whatever's pulling it.
No,
But if what Longbow said is true, this is where we need to be right now. Or at
Yeah.
least where we need to start out. So apparently we weren't meant to go to the White Horse Festival.
that's
So if we
true.
would have went the other direction.
Yeah, but I was meant to go to the White Horse Festival. There's nothing to do here.
Well,
We can,
we'll figure
You know.
something out. Figure out some
Yeah.
entertainment. Anyway,
like, yes, like, we'll be touching his thumb to his fingers as he, like, recounts the days. Because, well, if today's the 5th, that, festival's at the end of the month, that's over in, the Daenerys Festival, that's just, we follow that path, and that's what? Out of character, how far away is...
It's about 2.5 days.
It's about 2 or so days away. So, and that's a bigger place than this city. This ain't even a city.
well, worst case scenario, we can just head to the honest.
Yeah, we head there early. Though, I might feel so bad sort of sending you guys off that way with ahead of me when you guys don't really know. Well, scratch that. Todd, you would probably. You said you travel. You might. Have you ever been to?
I think that's what.
In
Rough, where we're at right now.
Tenlia?
Tentilia.
Sintiella?
Tentilia.
Yeah, where the festival's held.
Yeah, have I ever been there?
No.
Looks like on the map like a bigger city, but not like Senti
Where are
big.
they?
But
I was gonna say history, I guess. Have them
Oh wait, I'm gonna do a history.
go for it. You want to do
Oop.
history?
Ouch. Perhaps. Alright, Todd.
Let's see. You use
Divulge your
your big brain.
secrets to me, Todd.
Use your big brain.
I got a 13. A
13.
little above average.
You were supposed to go there.
Oh.
It was where you
I'm
were
just
gonna.
looking.
You were supposed to go there, but you ended up in Senti, and then you were like, I don't feel like traveling.
So you were
That's fair.
planning it, but you got bored and settled down.
My sense of direction isn't the best, and I might have misread the signs.
well,
No.
at least you're used to traveling. And
I mean, I don't walk the whole time, but yeah, I'm used to traveling.
yeah, because I'm thinking about it, since we're not too terribly far from Senti, even though we're gonna miss the amazing festival. If traveling doesn't get messed up, I think I would be able to make it to Senti, and then back to to meet you guys back in Tenalia before the festival, but you guys, you guys get there ahead of me because I
So desperate to say hi to your mom.
well, I don't want her to worry. I
Can't you
just
send her
suddenly
a letter
just
here?
I could, but
If you want to go
how?
ahead,
Yeah. And,
just giving you a hard time.
yeah, I know. And there's some things that might want to pick back up. Left on this trip suddenly. There's some things back home I might want to grab. So I think I'd be able to head out and still meet you guys up before the festival, at least a couple days before. So,
Well, we'll see what happens then. For now,
yeah,
Roger is supposed to look for this golden flower.
yeah, some adult person.
Actually, this. If I were to guess golden flower, my first thought was either if it's going, maybe blonde, maybe golden hair,
Yeah.
or maybe it's someone like a pure heart kind of, if that makes sense.
Cass wants to roll. I want to roll for Cass
Sorry.
would it be a history to think about, or what would it be to think about recall if he knows much about different types of dragons?
I think it would be history and knowledge.
You can do history for that.
Yeah.
Okay, what about dragons are you trying to figure out?
What colors they come in, and like the shade of them. Like, is there a gold dragon?
Alright, so. Alright, let me pull them up. There is blue, white, there is a gold, red, black, green, silver, bronze, copper. Brash. And
Does he know much about them in the sense of like
you know,
what lore, legend?
okay. So you know that some of them are more beast-like, and some of them are more arcane. That's basically, there are some that are just raw and just, in history you've heard of like dragons attacking people. Those are usually like certain colored dragons, and then there's the more metallic colors, so like gold, brass, copper, bronze. They're more, and silver. They're not peaceful in a sense, but you could talk your way out of a conversation.
Basically, they're not aligned, evil lined or anything.
No.
Is there lore's legend? But I'm thinking it's like, well, now he's thinking about how, like, okay, apparently dragons exist and dragon people exist, and the royal family of the other country are scaly beasts in a way, but not in the way that he thought or he had heard before. And he's like, okay, what stories, things are that he knows about dragon people, like,
You don't know much stories about dragon people. The only story that comes to mind is that of the Dragon King, who is the one that has that, who basically he carved out a section of land. Not in reality, but like you basically claimed a section of land that neither country could claim, as it was the nests of dragons.
so why the dragon slayer has its name.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, old creation lore type thing.
Most history describes him as unnatural and disturbing. Other than that, that's all you got. He was strong, he helped in battle, and that was about any information you can get from him.
Was there a name? Because at the beginning you sort of cut out.
No, he was just called the Dragon King. He's never given a
Okay.
name.
As Cass thinks about what he has, read and learned. Golden. Since we're dealing with apparently dragons now, I believe there are golden ones. I'll have to look it up, but I believe so there is a possibility that perhaps the golden flower
It is a dragon.
Yeah.
But
Because he didn't.
But I don't really think flower with dragon.
Well,
I mean, anything's possible.
yeah. Well, the thing is, if I'm with, there's different types and they have different virtues or
Yeah.
whatever. I think the golden ones were like fair and foes against evil and injustice and stuff. So perhaps flower and peace type thing.
That's true.
Because I'm thinking about what did he didn't say a person. He just said to find the golden flower. He said that they were an adult, and
That's about all he gave us, though. He said,
yeah.
I mean,
Maybe it's like a dragon person, like Sada.
Yeah.
I know you're not a dragon
Well,
person.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's
Perhaps.
I thought you meant like big, teeth, wings, claws, dragon.
Well, who knows?
well,
But
At this point,
But
that
that-
your food is placed in front of you as well as your drink.
Oh shoot!
thank you.
Your
nods, smiles.
Cash, you have like a salad with meat covered on top of it. That was the hot special.
Nice.
I'm thinking vegetarian.
What?
Is Cass like a vegetarian?
No, he's just been ordering house specials.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just gets whatever the special is of that day.
Yeah.
So you got the leftover vegetables. I love it. It's very clever. Clever
Food is
marketing.
food. How much was the meal and drink?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm trying to do math.
Yeah, next time Cat, continues to talk after he puts down, coin and then a tip. Next time we're in a city that has a library, I'm gonna stop in again, look up a little bit more, which it is a shame. I was half hoping we'd get sent back to that capital, because that library is nice. And I wasn't able to get into the out of character. What was that area called? Magic book. The university.
The university, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I don't remember what the wing is, but I know what you're talking about, yeah.
yeah. Cass will be like, oh, it's a shame I wasn't able to get into where I was spotted before I was able to get into the university wing that held all those magic books. I was really hoping to actually look at those. Maybe copy some down.
For everyone that got a drink, it's 4 copper per drink.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, that sounds about right.
Cass, your meal was 3 silver. Todd, yours was 2 silver. Soup's cheaper. And then for Infernity and Sada, your meals were 4 silver each.
5 silver?
4.
4. Okay.
Wow, what do you know? I actually have 4 silver exact. Well, and you said it was what for copper? For the drinks, I mean.
3.
Great.
3? Yep. So now I've got like 9 gold and 17 copper.
He just looks at the thing and just throws a gold piece and says, "Change." Consider it a tip.
Well, Cass is also gonna leave a tip basically of let's see, it was 3 silver, so 5 silver and 3 copper.
Well, I guess
wait.
I'll leave a tip.
Okay.
4 silver.
I'm going to, but now I feel bad.
Sada and Cash are leaving tips, and you're just like, fuck.
You know, I'm kind of jet. Like, this may go bad for me, but I'm going to give, set 1 gold piece down on the table.
I'm gonna give her a silver piece.
Alright. She will take all your tips, and she will say thank you. And then she will wipe her hands off on her apron and can go check on the next person that came in.
I do have a question for you.
Mhm.
He'll ask the barmaid.
Oh, yeah?
Do you haven't seen someone who looks similar to me, have you?
Like, as a dragon? I mean...
Relatively. Black scales, similar face, maybe a little bit older.
Not off the top of my head. Haven't seen anyone with black scales. There's that Copper Boy who owns that inn down south.
Wait,
Copper?
What?
Copper?
What place down south?
Oh, what is the name of that town? I pull up my thing because I have to remember the name of the town. I think it's Limerick? Limerick, I think.
Maybe.
It's... I don't know, it's by the coast.
What's this bar called?
Oh, what does he call that bar? Something over and over? I don't know. Honestly, he's a special kind of man.
Just raises his eyebrow again.
Well, it's a good thing we're eventually gonna head towards the coast. Maybe.
Maybe it's
Sure.
what
Sure.
we're looking at.
Maybe.
Out of character. Dragonborn, it's not a very common in the area,
You've never seen a dragonborn. You've seen... The most you heard about is occasionally you've heard of people with, like, dragon scales, but, like, most of those...
the most I've seen was just the other day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people had weird skin conditions, probably.
Like, it's not a big thing here in Dargolia. So, like, if you're pinned as dragon-esque, like, people point it out and go, well, that's what you're dubbed as.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on one sec, guys.
Guess we'll end up marking on, in one of the notebooks the maybe place name and basically the information.
Want
When we
chicken
do get
salad?
down there,
What about pizza? I
Our
thought you were
second
going to go get
look,
pizza.
Mom.
Where's my pizza, Brutus?
Cass looks towards the barmaid. Do you have rooms available for the night?
Let me check. I'll be with you soon, sweetheart, she'll say over her shoulder. She'll pull out her book. Alright, tonight. Yeah, I think we have a couple rooms available. Like 2.
You think about it for a moment, too. This is the only inn in town, isn't it?
Yep, I'm not fancy.
No, not asking for fancy.
Don't worry, Todd can stay with me. Has to be like, I'd
About
like
it for a
to
moment.
rent one of those rooms.
She'll look at you guys up and down. It would be about... It would be 3 silver per room.
Okay. He'll pay the silver.
Thank you. She'll hand you a key.
Cass gives you 5 silver.
She'll take it, hand you a key.
A bed. 3 days on the ground. Oh, my nice.
And, are there 2 beds in this room?
She laughs. No, sweetheart.
God,
Oh
fuck.
no.
As she walks away to go take care of another
Yeah.
patron.
We get to
Just
share
looked
a
at-
bed.
Well,
He's
I'm
like-
laying-
Well, would it be the first
I'm laying on
time?
the floor.
Infernity he just looked at Infernity. He says, "Well, technically, I'm cold. If you want someone to."
I mean,
He says,
what?
"Look." He says, "Look, I'm about to. I am not. I don't.
no, I totally get it. I totally get it.
He's like, I don't care if you want to sleep in the same bed. It's nothing
Right.
sexual."
Quote unquote survival.
Totally. Yeah, it's survival. I
You
mean,
tell yourself what you gotta tell yourself.
He just glared.
not, just like even not looking at, like not helping.
No, you're not.
Okay,
Very fine.
so
I mean, you could be sharing a room with Todd instead.
look, I'm fine with.
I have a feeling Todd would try to grab something.
I can
Yeah.
behave.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
could.
What's
Come on.
Tired, but I can do
You
it.
could, but will you? That's the question.
Yes.
I'll flip a coin.
But,
I won't
yeah,
tell you what I get, but I'll
Yeah,
flip a
no,
coin.
I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances. So, like, let's agree. Like, we both. Let's just try and be professional. Like, agreed? And I show my hand out to Sada. Agreed?
Takes his hand, agreed.
Good.
The 2 straight men are in
Yes,
one
turns-
room, and the 2 not so straight men are in another.
Cass turns
I
to
didn't-
Todd. It's like,
I didn't specify.
agree not to be professional? 6 hands out.
I can definitely not be professional.
Oh, for the record, we never said we were straight,
Yeah, we
or at least 100%.
Yeah.
You're just not into that one. Got those 2. Or...
Oh. What do you
Maybe
want?
Yeah. Like, we never specified we were straight. Like, who knows?
We'll see.
I don't know. Sada kind of sees Infernity as like the first friend he's met here, so he's kind of just sees him as a friend instead of anything
This
else.
is my bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, even like I was saying, I'm surprised we're actually friends because I held you at gunpoint, man, when we first met. And again, I was half tired that time. I was in the middle of a job.
I'm pretty sure he would have held anybody at gunpoint.
But
I'm not.
didn't he?
I'm not-
Didn't you say he dropped from the sky or something?
No, he appeared like he suddenly transported in the middle of the field where all the buffalo were. And then
Yak.
yeah, yaks. I wasn't sure it was buffalo. Yeah, no, I found him in the middle of the where the yaks were staying, and I assumed he was either a poacher or something. And I held it, pointed on the gun one. And then
Yeah.
things got cool, I guess. Right?
And I learned that there's no sun here.
Or, no, yeah. I still question that sometimes, what even the sun is.
He just looks at him and says,
Yeah, what's up?
okay,
How you doing,
you
Nolly?
ever seen a dragon? Okay, he thinks about it for a minute and how to explain this. Okay, you see your head.
Yeah.
Okay, place it in the middle of the sky. Make it 1,000,000 times bigger
Won't like it.
and very far away.
Okay.
Just so really bright moon.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I guess that sounds
Hot?
alright.
Hot moon? A hot moon.
Yes.
I mean, kind of. Like he thinks about it for a minute. Okay, so technically, okay, he's like, I don't want to go into the science of the sun and the moon right now.
It's okay.
Wow.
Science is beyond me.
He's like, okay,
Anywho.
yeah, no, it's the light of the, yeah, let's get some sleep.
Hot moon.
Well, I mean,
He looks at him for a minute. He looks at him for a minute. He says,
Yeah,
What?
tell me what this letter is going to say.
if
we
you
can
want
add
to
this.
grab somebody, put a sock on the door.
Definitely,
I'll-
just give me
wait
a gist of
downstairs
what the
for a
letter's
while.
about, and I'll put it in.
Yeah.
I'll put it in right now.
He's basically saying, if you want to have fun, go choose someone and put a sock on the door.
That's I do not make that leap suddenly. Jeez. You're making this weirder already as it is, man.
Yeah, he's just being honest. He says, if you want to.
That sounds like
That's
a
just
vague
how he
invitation.
is.
That sounds like a vague invitation there, man.
For you to grab somebody?
No,
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, let's. I said let's try to be professional.
That's
about this. I wasn't going to take that leap so suddenly. Whatever. Let's just get to the robes. Let's just go. But
yeah, just chuckling.
no. You wanna know what makes it worse? Like you can't tell. Like Infurious glow like more pink red, like it's like from the awkward conversation, and the flames are bristling even higher from them.
Cass is thinking it's like the two of them it'd probably be good for them to be a little less professional sometimes. Doesn't say that, but he's thinking it. Well, not that late yet. Let's see. I wonder if this place picks up later as it gets picks up as it gets later in the night. Could use for some fun.
Alright, sorry, I'm working on something.
Yeah.
So what you all, like, are you planning to go out and do things, explore, or are you just gonna chill out in the tavern?
You know, I might step out. I realize I made the dumb mistake of getting a second shield, so I'm going to see if there's some weapon place here that I can sell it to.
You can definitely try.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you said it's like, what, afternoon, he'll also
Yeah.
basically follow along to see what is going on in this little town. before heading back and having a bit more to drink.
Okay. Easy to do. Alright.
Well, Todd might just take the key and go to the room.
I mean that's fine. If Todd has to bounce, then we can work around that.
Yeah, and just have that be the explanation, probably.
Yeah. You're fine, Todd. Shit happens.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Excuse-
yeah, as you're looking around the town, there's people working, there's kids playing around. You can see some people moving carts and stuff. Some of it has sacks, some of it has the smelly stuff.
Wait, smelly stuff? It's like,
Manure.
oh.
Basically, they're transporting it from the cattle area to the crops. Yeah. I mean, it's compared to Senti, where it's bustling and busy. This is really weird and simple and kind of small town-like.
Sort of like a small neighborhood.
Yeah.
Was there a shop like a
So
general store? Or...
there's a general store, and then there is a blacksmith.
I mean, Ferdy's heading that way. Guess we'll follow along.
Yeah, check it to see if there's any weapon shops. Maybe. Yeah. It'd be nice to find some more things you might. But I doubt it.
Yeah. Like even where is it? Pepper boxes are also not very common in Senti, right?
No, they are not. I mean, technically, in Fernie, if you really need bullets, you know you can go down south, and
Yeah.
your father knows some people that can make it for you.
Wait, my father or his father?
His father, Infernity.
Oh, okay.
Not Cass's father.
I'm like, wait, is that some lore?
Like, you know, that would have been a question I would have asked before, like on the walk. Like, did you have, like, what about your old man? Like,
But I had already been like, yeah, I don't know much about him. Just that he's blonde and
Wait, I was good. It would have been dark for me to ask, like, did you guys, like, just, like, that would have been.
well, he had explained before in his thing where during his mother's working days, that's how he arrived.
Oh, right. So, okay. Well,
So,
anyway,
what does this
yeah.
blacksmith look like?
So it is a. We're gonna roll the dice in a random. It's gonna be enough, I guess. So it's an elven gentleman. They seem to be sweat-ridden, their hair pulled up in a ponytail. They're currently hammering away at something. They'll see you, and then they'll put their whatever they're working on back in the fire. Can I help you?
Reach behind it and take one of my shields off my back. I'd like to sell this boots. I place it on the counter. How much?
Who's gonna look at it? Well, we don't usually sell shields here. I can give you, like, maybe 2 silver for it.
that would sound about fair. That would sound about fair.
Alright, we'll give you 2 silver, and they'll take the shield, and they'll just kind of look at their wall and just hang it up on their wall.
A nice mountain-piece. Oh, do you think you'd know anything about this? He pulls his pepper box out.
No. I don't deal with firearms.
Oh.
The last
Okay.
guy I tried to make stuff for blew up part of my shop. I'm never working with those things again.
So there was someone else who knows this?
No, I mean, it was about 30 so years ago, maybe 40.
Well,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
But-
40 or so years ago was another Ganassi. Fire one.
Wait,
Hey, maybe it was your man.
wait. Did he have the last name Kremet by any chance?
Maybe I didn't catch his name. All I know is I'm never working with that stuff again. That powder that you have to have. Took me a year to rebuild my shop.
Yeah, some of the gunpowder can have serious kick to it. And that's my father, though. He expects the best when it comes to gunpowders.
Yeah. Well, if that's your father, tell him not to come back.
No, I'd imagine he's probably banned from here. I'd imagine.
He's banned from my shop. Maybe not the town, but definitely my shop.
Right.
You're not as wild as he was, are you?
Wild man.
Wild? He
Cast
just raised
chuckles
his
as he,
eyebrow.
like,
What do you mean?
browsing around.
I'm gonna take it by your friend's expressions. You're not as... Just don't break anything.
I promise. Like,
Sins of the
like,
father come back to haunt.
I just holster my pepper box. Well, thanks anyway. What do you get? Do you guys need any supplies?
What sort of things do they have around?
They have tools. There's shovels, there's spade, or shovel spades, whatever one you want to call it. There's scythes. There's the small handheld ones. There's tools. That's basically it. There's horseshoes.
Hmm.
And then there's
Anything
small,
that looks
small knives.
interesting.
Not really.
Fox.
But
Like,
Yeah, okay. I think I know what I want.
question marks.
Medium armor.
You don't sell armor here.
Do you know where they do sell armor?
You have to find a bigger town or a military town where it's usually sell armor.
He thinks about it for a moment. Fair enough. Do you mess with anything like this?
He pulls out his staff and touches it and turns it into a spear.
No. If it's anything like the gun, no. We're done with that conversation.
It's not the gun. It's nothing
no.
like the gun.
No. Okay. You're more like the other guy. Go. Oh.
No, wait.
Wait.
There's a
Wait.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Yes.
This is
We'll see.
no. It's not. It's not a gun.
It's
It's fancy. It does things that not a normal staff should do.
It's an extendable lance. That's all it
Mm-mm.
is. It's
Listen,
something that
I make tools and horseshoes. That's the map needs to be reconnected to. I make tools and horseshoes. That's all I make.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Like, let's keep our cool here, man. We're just checking is all.
Go check somewhere else. Thank you.
Well, that was,
is there any the weapon variety of the dagger? Or,
They're small knives, but like they're more.
work knives.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing like daggers or rapiers or
No.
whip swords.
No.
I'm good.
Alright, you guys exit out. Town's quiet and pleasant as it was when you entered.
You guys must be like, oh, that was something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out the general store. Hopefully your dad didn't make an appearance there. He chuckles.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking to the general store, Sada, you get kind of smacked in the face with a letter.
Oh.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah,
Oh.
a letter in your face.
Is someone
You just
throwing away
looked at-
paper?
Did someone just throw it in my face? Did someone just throw it at me or something?
Nope.
He just looks at the letter and just looks around. No indication of where it came from.
No, it wasn't there, and then all of a sudden it was there.
He just reads the opens the letter.
It starts.
Looks at it.
It's written in perfect penmanship in golden ink. It says, "My lord, I hope this letter finds you well in wherever that magic had sent you. And I hope that you are safe and wish well for your return. I give my humblest apologies for this random letter, but I feel that we might be able to help each other out. I know our meeting was brief, but the way you handled yourself in battle and the way that you showed kindness to me shows that I can trust you. I would like to stay in touch with you. Sincerely, Serena Carginger."
Oh.
It has, with that letter, a blank sheet and envelope, similar to the envelope that you saw Cass buy.
Oh. Transported letter?
Who's it from?
Yeah. Who's it from?
Yes,
Serena. So, do you guys remember the young lady that the
The woman you
young
crossed
dragon?
paths with?
Yeah,
Oh.
the one that I helped carry up to the roof before we dealt with asshole.
the red lady like you.
Huh.
Kind of, yeah.
That's how did she figure out your well? Wait, how did she even figure out your name? Didn't this letter thing need to have a person?
Intention. You basically, the way the guy described it was, basically imagine who it's supposed to go to, where it's supposed to be, and it goes.
Oh.
So maybe that she recognized, well, she knew my face so well that, or what I looked like so well
Mhm.
that,
So wait, then does that make me your royalty?
No, I'm not even. He just raises his eyebrows like, I'm not even close. I mean,
can
not
see
that
where
I
the
know
mistake
of.
comes from, or where she might think that.
Yeah.
Because,
Wait, what? What do you mean?
well, things are connecting in his head. Well, I think she might have been one of the royals of that area. Because
she wouldn't call
There
me
was
my
the rumor-
lord if she was a royal.
well, I previously I did not know much about the royal family up there, but I knew there was there was rumors of them being scaly beasts, and I guess in a way that rumor is true. But not in a he puts his hands up towards Sada. It's not in a bad way, just descriptive way. That still sounds bad. But you know what I mean.
Looks at him and says, yes, I understand where you're coming from.
And there was I do remember them being talked about multiple families. And the way Sada, Longbow was talking, calling them false dragons, that they think they're dragons. I wonder if the royal families work similarly to the legends of actual dragons with their coloring. Like they have, he starts listing off the color. You know, like there's and I think the white might be up there.
He just
So, like,
right.
what would be considered nobility?
He thinks about it for a moment. DM, can I roll a history check to kind of see if
I think that seems right.
I mean, you can roll a history check.
if I've heard about anything like this from my time?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I think. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my history real quick. It's a +4.
Yeah. This
That
make
is
my
a
head scratch.
19. Excuse me. That is a 19, sir.
Okay. So what you know of dragons from your world is that, I mean, all are they're not all revered, obviously, but like, some cultures revere them in different ways, and they are described in different forms. The ranking of dragons, you would know, the more shinier and brilliant their scale is shown, the more higher up they were in the hierarchy of dragons. The dimmer and duller that their scale is shown, the lower they ranked.
So having white scales would be extremely royalty?
Maybe.
Like,
You just know that, like, you also know as a dragon hunter that the dollar scales are easier. They're not easier to fight, but they're easier to trick. Where the brighter scales were harder to trick.
Like, well, okay. When I was doing my work back when I was in the old world, I remember duller dragons used to be a little bit easier to deal with.
So that would
Sorry.
make sense with the hierarchy thing or whatever.
But yeah, from what I understand, like dragons like white and silver and stuff like that, gold, anybody who shines really bright.
or more.
Higher
Tricky.
rank.
And also higher ranked.
Well then.
So perhaps because you are dragon-ish, she just thought you were, you know,
Noble.
from that area, and
Yeah.
And he's like, but
Okay.
how do I tell them I'm not though?
Well,
you don't.
yeah, you probably
At
should.
least not yet.
Not yet. But it's curious though that they actually responded to, like they sent a message to you especially. This, God, now I'm more. If they want to keep in touch though,
Yeah,
It's not entirely a bad thing. I mean, it can't hurt to have
yes, it doesn't hurt to have more
high-ranking
allies.
individuals on your
Yeah.
side,
It doesn't
even
hurt to
if
I mean, so what do you suggest we do then?
I say we should keep in touch with this one. Or
I
with
would
it.
probably, knowing you,
I mean, I
not that I
don't
know you
want to.
that well, but
I mean, I also don't want to lead someone on.
no.
No, of course not.
I think omission is the best course. When we'll sit down. I'll sit down with you later and we can write. I'll help you write something back. A bit of a. I have my way with words. I think when you respond with, you know, thanking her.
Thank her for getting in touch with you.
Yes,
obviously.
and that you would like to also remain in touch.
Mhm.
Uh,
About it for for a minute. And he's like, okay, so there's two things that I kind of want to know. One,
What's that?
information about my brother, and two, the other thing, to be honest, is more information on somewhere close, uh, or if there's any nobles that we could possibly
Speak with?
speak with. Yeah.
That is a good question.
If maybe their family has any connection to any nobles in this area.
That's
Just
probably
wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. They said that the land was blocked.
Well, it's very difficult to travel, and our two countries don't really get along.
Yeah.
But
So,
it would
how
not
did
be surprising if they had informants.
Or special ways of getting around it.
Yeah.
Well, the
Everyone
original, before we did the Fae travel, well, I was thinking we either would have gone the way with Longbow before we found out what we did, and go up and around the mountains. He pulls out his map again and sort of like he gestures towards
So we would have possibly went to the mountains instead. A hike.
basically
travel.
come up and around. He like gestures over here. Past here is where I believe the other country is. We would have. I believe there was a sort of a path travel through the mountains
There's no
up and
path.
around, and we would have came down through towards the capital, I think.
Yeah, there's a path through the dragon's lair you would have to go.
And then there was a difficult through the mountains towards that lake, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And those were our general options, or find another way. So it's basically it is more hassle that it tends to be more hassle that's worth to travel for the average person. But with magic and all that, who knows what is possible? I really need to get my hell into school.
Alright. And with that, as you guys ponder away at that thought, we will end the session here. That was fun. I hope you
Yeah,
all
that was-
enjoyed.
It's been raising a lot of questions now. Like, what?
Yeah, this is extremely confusing.
Yeah.
I guess he's gonna reply in the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would be best to reply, because if we can get more allies, then
I have a tip. Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live right now.
wait
I'll
a
mention
minute.
it afterwards about
Yeah.
writing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for everyone that came to watch. I hope you all enjoyed. We have another game with the Monday crew. Let me pull up my Discord. Now that I can do it with my new phone.
Like with my new phone.
My
Like,
new phone. With the new schedule I posted out, because I had to redo it because of issues. The next Monday crew game should be on July 22nd.
End of the month.
End of the month. If you want more D&D current coming up faster than that, the Samurais are this Saturday, where we actually get to see Serena write this letter to Sada.
oh, it's like parallel. That's awesome. Okay.
But yeah,
Wait.
if you guys enjoyed and you want to see more stuff like that, definitely give us a follow. If you want to follow us over on the Discord, I can spell. You can see the schedule there, and you'll be able to see what's going on. I eventually will post it on the Twitch, and then I will also get all my other stuff situated. If you want to follow me on all my socials, if I can post it, there's a link to my Linktree, which has all of them, including my store, which has all my cool little fun stuff. You should definitely look at my fun stuff. There's some of them are shiny. But yeah, you guys just being here and talking with me is all I ever asked for. If you want to drop any bits or tips or anything like that, you should. If you want to give this cute fluffy face some money, you should totally do so. I mean, look at me. I'm sad. I had to buy a whole new phone. I need money. Send the money to the fox. I feel like a sellout. Oh fuck, I hate it. Anywho, I love you all. I'm gonna get out of here before I just like throw up from being a sellout. Bye everyone!
Bye bye.
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 Hey.